Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 12 of my island living Let's Play Saving Sulani. And if you are returning, welcome back. And when we left off, Solomon was still at Scouts, but he is home, and Jana was doing her painting, which ended up being a masterpiece worth 4,649 simoleons. So we are going to be on our way to, let me put this over here on the table. I go, what's over there? So we're gonna be hopefully soon going to get out of this, well, not get out of the house, get on the grid, which means that I can place the park that I built, because then as far as I'm concerned, once they're on the grid, the island is on the grid, and I've built a park for the Admiral Wreckage lot, or I've converted it. It is still the same lot with the same like shipwreck type thing on it, been converted to a park. And I also did a, with the lot that has the volcanic trait, I have made that, changed it into a museum. Not in this particular save, in another save, but I can place it there, and so they'll have a museum and a park on this island that they can go visit once they're on the grid. So stock table, we're going to have him go look after that. And I see that Fidget seems to be uncomfortable, so I have Jana coming over here to ask. I think I said what's wrong. Okay, you need a litter box. Well, there's one right here. Oh, we'll empty it. It'll look dirty, but we'll empty it for you, Fidget. Usually they look dirty when they're dirty, but, you know, oh well. It obviously was a bit dirty because it gave us the option to... So we're going to give her a hug. Oh, yay. Dominick is level 4. We need to get on the grid so we can make a birthday cake. If nothing else. So Jay, since you stocked the table, why don't you come here and tend that table and have another yard sale? And I assume, I can't remember, I probably had him cloud gazing because he needs to get his creativity up. So, because he needs to be level 8 versus the 7 he is to be able to draw that last picture type, which is a monster. So when you're done that, why don't you come here and write in your journal, because that will also help you with 2 things. I guess you're done now. With your emotional control and also with your creativity skill. Okay, so maybe you should just leave the cat alone, because the cat has to go to the potty. I know I told you to hug her, but that probably wasn't a good idea. Why don't you come over here and do another painting? We're going to do let me check your painting skill. It's only 7. So we'll just do another classic painting over here. So she needs 3 more excellent paintings, and then I won't let her go do the view or admire 3 paintings at a museum until they are on the grid and they can go to the museum I've essentially built in this world, which is going to reset all of their whims, because when I go out and try and do that, it's going to change them all back to, you know, new ones. So Fidget, I hope you're going to go use that litter box. Are you stuck? Let me just see. Let me reset you and see whether you can get down. Can you get down? And oh, you're making a mess. No, no, no. Don't do that. We're going to stop you from making that mess. And then you can go over here and go potty like you have said you need to do. So he is level 4 of communication, movement, and thinking. Though the movement and the communication are getting close to being level 5. More so movement than communication, but they're still both pretty good. And thinking is right at the bottom because, of course, we just saw him getting there. And yay! Solomon is level 8 of this, so we can now do the thing we need, which is a straw, that monster, when he finishes that. And I'm going to check and see what frogs. So, we got the whirly flower frogs. More ways to make money. Not really necessarily... I think they got their frogs, I can't remember. I think I had them get their frogs here, not elsewhere. So the frogs may actually be from Sulani. But I can't remember if I let them catch them when they went to the park. I think maybe I just let them do their first, like their fishing for the 3 spots, because that's not counting in Sulani. So he's doing his. She seems to be stuck. Can we Oh, here I'm like having him tend the table and I forgot to actually start a yard sale. So why don't we do that? I always like to double check somehow the game hasn't reset the prices. Because the cat seems stuck. Oh, is this maybe in your way? If we move that, can you get down, Fidget? Okay, yeah, you're hungry, Dominic. So let's get you some food out of here. We have baked potatoes. So why don't you come here and grab a serving? I didn't mean to misclick there. It's because I have my finger that I normally use. I cut it, so I can't use it right now. So I'm using not my normal finger for my mouse. So sometimes I'm not controlling it quite as well as I used to. So hopefully that'll get fixed, heal soon, and I can do that. So how is this painting? 846. Far cry from the other one, but you know, still okay, still reasonable. When you mark it up 300%, it's pretty good. So why don't you come over here and can you encourage? Let's not bother with him. Why don't we come here and clean that? Just to keep you occupied and close to Dominic so that once he is ready, I don't know why they don't put it in the garbage that's like right there. I put it there on purpose. So he's eating. So why don't you come here and talk to him. I don't know where you are with your family. Oh, we made 3,424. Successful lineage. You need to socialize. So we're going to come here and I want her to read him to sleep once he finishes eating. Is he done? It doesn't look like you finished that. No, you didn't eat your food. You're going to go rush out. You're not doing that. You're going to eat. Put that in the garbage. Okay, come here and eat your baked potato. And while you're eating, you can talk about party and ask why. And you can ask about world because he's inquisitive. So inquisitive. Oh, there's our masterpiece. 18,000 and something. Another 2,704. We need another masterpiece, and then we'll get to our 70,000 easily. See, look, it's dirty. Why is that dirty? We just cleaned it. It shouldn't be dirty already. Okay, did you finish that painting? You did. Oh, and now it's cleaned. Okay, so why don't you come here and rally the troops? Did you eat this time? You are eating. Good. Why don't you come here and, let me see, friendly. Ask about day. Just stay close. You can go do some painting when you're finished. And then maybe he can talk back. He can communicate back to you. We'll ask about world. It might make her tense, but that's okay. We're gonna push to get back on the grid. We'll get on the grid. He's tired. I don't know that she's high enough with, let me see, parenting. Help with needs. No, she's not high enough. Did he just go jump in the water? I'm not going to browse books. Okay, how are you doing? Or was that someone else who jumped? Well, it has to be him who jumped in the water. Because otherwise we wouldn't see... Oh, he's having a shower off the grid. We have a yard sale going on. Is there nothing on the table? There isn't. So why don't we just end that yard sale and you can have your warmish... your warmish shower, which isn't going to be very good. How are you for your you finally finished eating? So how about Mummy come here and read you to sleep? And you can come here and why don't we take this? So I wonder if the cat was stuck there because the violin was in the way. So we're going to come here and put this out here so that you can come and practice. Because you need to play for 5 hours with instruments. And I usually like to leave that till the end because they can get the violin skill once they've maxed their creativity skill. And they're doing their reading. Good. Yes. And why don't you come back here? Well, actually, that's a good idea. Why don't you come here and get to know... I guess we could find out what's wrong. What's wrong with you? Because you went in the litter box, so that shouldn't be the issue. Why does it take so long? The cat's busy. Let's not bother interacting with the cat because the cat doesn't want to interact with us right now. The cat wants to go hunting. So we're going to come here and stock this table with this one more picture that we have. So maybe there's no point. Maybe we should wait for some more pictures before we bother, because it was only worth $8.46. So perhaps he can come over here and go fishing. That's what he'll do. And you're doing what I asked you to do. And you finished there. So why don't you come, why don't we put you back over onto, you're washing. Why are you washing up? Your painter extraordinaire. Let's check your needs. They're okay, other than you're going to be tense. And do another large classic. Oh, you would have thought she would have got a moodlet for washing up there, but she didn't. They've come to watch. Yay, he is level, oh, is this cat good? The cat's asleep. I was going to say, is the cat gonna wake up Dominick? But the cat's sleeping, so that's a good thing. So now we're just like trying to do some, oh, we probably can breed the frogs. I'm sure lots of times, I'm sure a lot of time has gone by since we bred them last. So she's going to paint, and he's going to fish, and Solomon's going to play, and I'll be back when we see what this is worth. Well, I decided to have her paint 2 paintings. So she got the first one, and that was what she was working when we left. It was 1,058, and then she got another masterpiece, but this one's only worth 1,592. But still, it's a decent amount, and he's still fishing. The fish has definitely gone down significantly in price with that update. I think it's gone down a lot. It seems like so much. Like the big fish, the sturgeon, used to be like you could get them for $1,500, and I think they're more like in the $150 to $200. Well, I would say that's a huge decrease, and all the fish have gone down, though not all quite so much as that. So we're gonna actually have her come here and rally the troops, and maybe then do one more painting, and we'll so we have like an extra painting to put on. And I don't know where he got. Oh, he's done 4 or 5 of those hours. And he hasn't got any violin skill yet. So we're going to just have him continue to practice. But we don't actually have a lot of points. Let me see if there's anything we should get that would be useful. I'm sort of torn. The violin is good because once Solomon gets to level 4, then he can play with emotion, which would be a good thing. But, maybe fishing is good because maybe we'll get better fish. I don't know that I've noticed that, but we'll go for fishing now, and we'll do the violin next. And we're going to have her come here and do another painting. I probably should have, well, see, he can use the fishing now. He won't be able to use it so much later. And what level is she of painting? Has she gone up? She's only 7. She's almost 8, but not quite. So we're going to do another classic painting and have her go fast with this too. And now he's acquired the violin skill. Okay, I guess he just maxed his creativity. Let's take a look. Oh, we caught a heart of Sulani. Was it a good heart of Sulani? Let's check. Let's check his inventory. Oh, she's finished this. Did she actually finish it? Another masterpiece. I scrolled down, so I didn't see that. 2,800 and, let's see, 92. Very good. So what are you doing now? Your tents. Is that from when you were, what are your tents from? Why did you go wash your hands? Like, seriously. What was the purpose of that? I guess it's time to breed these frogs again. So maybe by the next part, depending on how this goes, why don't we stop him from fishing? We'll check what this was worth. It's a common one, not worth very much. So we're going to come here and have him come tend the table. And try and remember to do a street sale. And then you're going to come here and you're going to do another, you're going to do a landscape painting. Of course, these masterpieces aren't counting for the last tier. Actually, no, I don't want you to tend the table. I got that wrong. I want you to stock the table. Stock the table. And look, we caught a coconut. Not that we needed it, because we already have coconut trees. So stock it. We got that. Okay, we got our masterpieces. I wonder if there's anything in the... We did get everything. So we're going to tend the table. And now we're going to start a yard sale. We're going to pay attention. And I didn't finish breeding the frogs, but I thought I would get the yard sale started first. I thought that was a bit more of a priority than these frogs. Even though the frogs, are pretty valuable. But compared to the paintings, she already did that. They're not worth as much. So I don't know how well this painting is going to turn out because she is a bit tense, even though it is overpowered, but I'm still not sure. So we're going to just sell these. That's 1,760. We're at 61,000. So I wonder if we'll get there this part, because then they can get on the grid, which the benefit is then they can use their computer and stuff here. And so there's 4,232. So that's good. I'd like to be a little bit over 70 so they're not left with no money. Not that they won't. They do have some other assets that I guess they can, like the frogs for one thing. And they have enough, they have a little bit of food and all that stuff. Though in some ways, I don't know. And she did another masterpiece. They're going to have to pay bills if I put them on the grid before the weekend. Whereas if we wait till like after the bills on Monday, she won't have to go do that. So let's see. And she should be level. Her painting should be 8. It is. Because I find once they get to 8, that's when they can do abstract and realism paintings that can be excellent. Yes, there she goes. Can now create high-skill realism paintings and high-skill abstract paintings. And she can describe aesthetics and conversation, which is not really that important. How many potatoes are left anyways? Open. She's got 2 left. What can we make? Let's take a look. We can make nothing from the fridge other than the garden salad and the fruit salad. That's interesting. We look. So they just let you do the basic ones. And normally with a regular fridge, you can do a BLT without a stove, but they can't do that. So cook with gas. And so all we can do is grilled cheese and eggs and toast. So I think we're better to actually cook something on the barbecue. Instead, we can do we'll do some grilled chicken. We'll have her do that and see. We can actually take her off this aspiration because it's of no use whatsoever right now because she has got her excellent paintings. And she's not going to be doing any cooking while inspired. Where is her cooking? It's level 4. He found a cake. Oh, you're not tending your table. That cake I'm sure is bad. Spoiled white cake. Well, I better get rid of that or else you're going to eat it. Because Sims have been eating spoiled cake. Yes. How much are these worth? Oh, the swordfish is worth $2.49. That's actually not too bad. $2.49 and $1.93. We will sell those for sure. The smaller ones that aren't worth very much, I'm planning on having him learn the vampire lore and converting those to plasma packs. I almost actually bought the book, but then didn't. So, I mean, and honestly, the 45, it's 45 versus 50 because you get 50 for a plasma pack. It's not a big difference. It's not really that important to keep it. And these I'm just keeping in case I decide I want to do any fishing with bait. So these little ones that aren't worth very much, we'll keep them for now. So come back here and tend the table and stop scavenging there for garbage. So we didn't sell the 2 masterpieces here. So now you're tending and you're still playing. Good. And what level are you? And it is a new skill day. Well, this will help you for doing the violin. And did that count for you? Yes, it did. Because new skill day has to be either a new skill or a skill that's below level 5, essentially anything. So she's skilled from 4 to 5, so that counted. But if she'd gone from 5 to 6, that wouldn't count for a new skill day. And from what I can gather, that's by design. So let's see. We're going to get this food that you made, and it is only normal. Well, I guess that's understandable given you were tense from the warmish wash from washing your hands off the grid. And I know they don't need to eat, but every now and again, it's nice to let them. And he is level 3. We're going to let him come over here and grab a serving 2 because he's a bit hungry. And you kind of have to go to the bathroom mainly, so we'll let you sleep. And how are you doing, Jay? You're getting a little hungry too, and you got pinched by a crab. Let's see what skill you can work on, because the fishing isn't going to help you for that. Vampire lore would, since I want you to learn vampire lore. This might be a good day for us to do it. But is she going to buy something? We'll joke about politicians. His comedy's quite far down, so I don't think he's going to get that one. He'll be more likely to get vampire lore. Reveal a brilliant invention. Well, I think we're going to leave this here. We are very close to our goal to be able to get off the grid. We'll decide. We may just wait until Monday so we don't get our bills, because that's the whole advantage of being off the grid. So it would kind of not be very good to go off the grid right before the bills come. So we'll probably leave that and do it whenever it's a Monday, whatever part that is. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!